Hello everyone and welcome to a much delayed mod review of the Bag and Lifter pack. It has, well, it's definitely an interesting mod for one thing. It has its ups and downs, and today that's what I'm going to be reviewing. Well, first it comes with 3 bags, fertilizer, lime, and seed. And my first complaint is the fertilizer bag. It's definitely lighter than 2 of them. You can lift them with the T6, but for the other 2, you really need a large weight. I I have the swear it 1600 kilogram one. And of course, another complaint is you can only pick up the bags using this crane here. I tried using a front loader and it just doesn't work. However, let's hop into T6 and demonstrate some of its abilities. But first, I'm just going to take the cover off of this. And of course, just show what the actual bags look like during unloading. And another thing is, if you're using a controller, I don't know if this happens on PC, but when moving the actual crane, it does have a delay when, like, stopping, which is a little bit of a problem if you're trying to be precise. But other than that, it's good for what it's designed for. Now, of course, it just has a simple animation of unloading underneath the bottom, which is, I think it's actually the exact same animation as the pallets. But, of course, we can't be too picky with things. And there's that delayed stop in action as I just slap the top of the roof. Now, of course, you don't need that for thing, the tension belt, which I honestly don't really believe it's that good. I usually do prefer just using the plain crane, simply because that thing, the tension belts don't look that good for the bags. They look very much glitchy. And plus the bag's sort of floating. Yeah, and honestly, without that thing, it's much more controllable. Make sure size that delayed, but it's still good. Of course, it still unloads properly. Sure, it does definitely have more of a swing to it, but it's definitely much easier to attach and detach. And one thing I find interesting is it actually just has a normal detach and attach sound, which really doesn't make sense. I mean, it would have been better off with just no sound, but you can't be too picky about our mods. But onto another little thing I want to test out. Now, of course, the 4-prong thing does use tension belts, so one thing I was wondering is, could it be used for other objects such as, say, round bales or something for easy lifting up into a bale, shredder, or something like that? And it looks like it actually does. And it looks pretty nice as well. It doesn't look that bad. So I will admit, this is definitely a good use for that tension belt attachment. Instead of using it for just the bags, you can use it for bales, maybe even logs. But, of course, logs probably won't look that good, but for bales, at least round bales, I would definitely use this. And it does have a decently high reach as well. Is that fully extended? Yeah, that is fully extended out. But one thing I do want to test is, does it outweigh standard tractor? So let me just detach the weight. Not really at all. Just try lifting it up. Yeah, you could definitely easily use this. Just leave that there. I'm going to show you what I mean by it. The other 2 bags are pretty heavy. The fertilizer one, it's pretty decently light. You could lift it without the weight. Yet, I'm going to fasten the belts, which still look very buggy. In fact, that one's not even really on there. Yeah, well, I mean, if the actual belt recognizing area was more on the bag, that would make it look better. Let's see, how heavy is the bag? The bag doesn't weigh the actual thing down too much. Let's see, let me just detach it a little bit. It doesn't weigh it down too badly. Okay, now that does look better. It's just the top of the bag is stretching out. Now let's see about the lime, which I'm pretty sure that's the heavy one. So just drop that over there. Get the lime spreader. Well, not the lime spreader, the lime bag. And fasten the belts. Yeah, this is definitely a heavy bag. Yeah, even with this massive weight on the front, it's definitely outweighing the trailer. Not the trailer, the crane tractor thingy. Cannot English today. Also, yeah, that just looks buggy. Yeah, I would not advise picking up the lime bags with small tractors. Like, I mean, this is a T6, so it's not that small of a tractor. And I'd say go with the large and medium tractors or just straight large tractors. Now, of course, shall we check out these two things in the shop to see what they look like in the shop as well? Now, of course, they can be found in the mix section for the crane and the Tool X. And one thing I don't like about the crane is the lizard coloring, because the black bar looks good, it's just the green which just does not look good at all. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just make the whole thing colorable, like the blue part colorable. And the big bags can of course be found in the big bag section. And they're actually quite a bit more for the actual things, but hold on, is that fertilizer? Okay, now I think they are actually just plain double the price. Actually, no, they're a little bit cheaper for what they are. But the lime bag. Yeah, that's definitely cheaper than just getting multiple. So, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good bargain there. But of course, that will do it for this quick little mod review of the big bags. Good mod, but it does definitely need some work done to it. Especially with the Tool X, as you can see. But yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. And my Discord link will be in the comments. Can't get it to be in this description, so if you want to chat with me and anything outside of the videos and possible streams I decide to do and find out of expected videos, go ahead and join the link in the comments. I will see you all in the next video.